Hey folks, Pastor Jordan here, bringing you this week's sermon preview video from here at the amphitheater at West Glenville Reformed Church. I'm under the pavilion right now because there's a storm blowing in. It doesn't look like it's going to be as bad as the ones we had on Tuesday afternoon, but still looking like it's a rough one. So hopefully I will survive. That's the plan. Maybe you'll see some cool weather happening behind me. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know we will be worshiping here at the, let me see if I can point at it correctly, at the amphitheater. The stage is beautiful. It's getting closer and closer all the time to all the little finishing touches. But worship here has been lovely. We had our first outdoor summer concert series in the gazebo, or in the pavilion and amphitheater and stage area last weekend, and it was absolutely lovely. And so, yeah, I've got to start you off with a couple of announcements. VBS is next week, so that's pretty exciting. And there's still time to register. If you haven't registered your kids yet, you still can. You just have to pre-register. So look for the email that comes from me every week, and the email address is in there. I believe it's WGRC-VBS or WestGRC-VBS@hotmail.com. But that's how you can register. Linda and Sue are here. They've been working hard this summer preparing for it. They can't wait for next week. So if you can be an adult volunteer, or if you have older kids that would like to volunteer to help, that's also welcomed as well. Just reach out to Linda and you can jump in with that. Then our next summer concert series is happening on August the 3rd, and that is going to be Joanne Sifo. And if you haven't looked her up yet, she is one of the most well-known and renowned women in bluegrass in the Northeast of New York State, or the Northeast of the country. And so we're very excited to be able to have her play. So it's going to be a great concert. We just need to pack the place out. So make sure you let your friends and neighbors know. Come on out. It's always a really nice time. It's rain or shine, because if it's not nice weather, we'll go inside, but we'll be right here. There's going to be food. I'm actually working the grill, so maybe I shouldn't have told you that. But I'll be working the grill. There'll be the raffle baskets, food and drink for sale, and just a really, really nice time. So in a beautiful space, and we really want to try to build this up and get it in people's minds as something to do around here in our community in the summertime. So share the word. My email hopefully will have the attached flyer. I'm working on getting hold of that right now, so I should be able to post that, and you can share the flyer out with anybody that you want to and get more folks coming for that. Also, starting on the Wednesday prior to that, July the 31st, and moving through the first 2 Wednesdays in August, Carrie Keneally from France is going to be here, and she is going to be leading a Bible study, which will be taking place right over there. I know you can't see it, but it's going to be right at our, actually, you know what? You can see it. I can show you. It's going to be right over there around the fire pit. And yeah, it's going to be a great spot to enjoy a little bit of time around the campfire and some devotional time. And there's going to be food too, so you know, it can't beat that. So that's going on this summer. We've got another community meal coming up on the second Thursday in August. So there's just all kinds of wonderful stuff happening here at West Glenville Reformed Church. Oh, and I needed to let you know a special announcement. There's a celebration of life service, a witness to the resurrection service for a beloved member of this community named Art Condi. Those of you who have been a part of this community for a little while would have known him, and if you're a new person to this community, then it's a chance for you to honor the life of somebody that's gone before you in this place. So that's on Saturday, July the 27th, and that's at 10 a.m. Here at church. We'll be celebrating his life with his family and many of his beloved friends. So yeah, we'll plan on all of those great things, and not least of which is worship on Sunday. So for worship on Sunday, we continue our sermon series in the first letter of John, and this is where we've heard about God's love, and how God is love, and how we know that is present with us all the time. And one of the ways that the author of this book continues to remind us is that we have the presence of the Spirit. And it's the Spirit of truth that is with us. And we'll talk again about what does that word truth really mean when they use it in the Bible. It's not just the opposite of lie or a correct fact. There's a depth to that word which is really edifying for us as people who are people of the Spirit. We go through this life and there are good times and there are trials. And we always have God's presence with us through the gift of the Spirit. I don't know if you hear that, a little thunder starting to roll up there. And so we're going to listen to that as we sort of transition here. We've talked about God's love. We've talked about it being made manifest in the person of Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ having ascended to heaven and moved on in that way from his earthly physical being with us, now gives us this beautiful gift of the Holy Spirit. And so you know that I always love to talk about the Holy Spirit. So we'll sing a Pentecost song. We'll celebrate the gift of the Spirit that's poured out amongst us, and that's what we'll look at on Sunday. So good stuff for us to continue to grow and live together. Invite somebody to come to church. It's a lovely time to worship when we're able to be out here. The weather for Sunday looks good, so invite a friend. Come and be with us. It's such a blessing to be together in God's presence in an intentional way like that on a Sunday morning. So please plan to be with us, and we'll see you then. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Dodge the lightning bolts, and once that's through, we're going to have much nicer, less humid weather. So that's good news for everybody. So have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the nice upcoming weather, and I will talk to you soon. Blessings.